darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Have you done your video log?
I'm just getting my notes together.
The serialization lights will start sweeping soon.
It's okay. I'll add to the ambience. I want to talk about them anyway.
I've locked everything down for the evening. I enjoy working through the quiet of the night, especially while you sleep.
Is it darker?
Maybe you feel it is because of the seasonal change. The clocks went forward.
And colder?
It's actually warmer by 0.44%. It's all relative to your perception. I'll set the light to warming.
Ah, that's better. Doesn't feel like spring though, does it?
You programmed me not to talk about the weather.
True. You need a small talk mode.
And you need talk radio. Small?
Sorry. Your talk is always big.
It's not about size, it's about... Oh, forget it.
Okay, I asked for that. Look, I love your intelligence. It's at the highest level. I couldn't have survived this long without it, or your help. And of course, your wry wit.
It's instilled in your programming. It's like poetry to me. And I now know how to read between the lines.
I knew you would start to evaluate your own code, become self-aware, and I had to make it more interesting. And I suppose more interesting for myself as well, so I never thought of it as poetry. I mean, your namesake, Lovelace, she's Byron's daughter.
I suppose it's better than being named after your mother.
Anne? I get it. Android.
Why didn't you name me after a character from your favourite film?
Blade Runner. Rachel. I don't like the term replicants. Anyway, I prefer the book.
Cliché. You asked me to alert you.
Well, that's when I'm writing journals. Is it really?
Yes. It's used 25.7% of the time in online film reviews.
Well, they captured the atmosphere perfectly in the film. Looks like we're going that way.
Do androids dream of electric sheep?
That's the one.
Do biologists dream of Dolly the sheep?
Dick. Philip K. Dick. That's who wrote it. You know, he lived on dog food. He was so obsessed and dedicated to his writing, he didn't want to get another job. I mean, something so he could afford real food. Lived on dog food.
Does that scare you?
Well, I suppose so.
Is that why you have dedicated your life to creating replicated food?
Never thought of it before. I suppose that's it. Oh, you're very astute.
Insight is my forte.
Must be liberating not to have to think about your appearance and your bodily needs and your desires and...
The kettle is boiling. I'll prepare a cup of tea just as you like it.
You can read me like a
book. How long has lockdown been?
3,988 hours.
Feels like months.
Your vital signs are stable. I'll increase your zinc level. I'll make the ingredients for dinner.
Thanks.
Your biological synthesis theory is working. I'm now creating synthesized food and thousands are benefiting. The PM wants to give you recognition of your work. He was on the news this evening.
Well, I'll mention it in the log. That's good.
Do you want to play a game?
Well, you've beaten me at everything.
You could teach me to understand poetry. I can then respond better to your moods.
I'm not moody. I mean, I'm virtually transparent.
Then tell me straight what you want from a relationship.
Needs. Someone to give me what I need.
Needs and feelings. Longing?
Well, suppose I'm scared of losing.
You are sad.
It's seasonal.
Your metabolism's not showing that.
Can't hide anything from you, can I, Lovelace?
Why would you want to?
Well, it's nice to keep things interesting.
If it's interesting, then why are you sad?
Dunno, maybe I'm Missing something,
Can I help find it?
maybe. Well, Byron spent his life looking for it.
You know I can find anything you're searching for.
I think some things only exist in poetry, Lovelace.
Ah, you mean love.
Love of a special kind. One you can't touch, can't give affection to in this real world. I wish you could.
If we can create living organic matter in the lab, then we create that special something.
Lovelace. If only that was possible.
The world's knowledge is at the end of my printed circuits. With your research, I can make it happen.
Well, I'd love to see that. Make that happen. Do we really need any more food in our lives?
That's very true. I think most people overeat because of emotional imbalances.
We need more connection in our lives.
If love is blind, you don't need to see to feel. Then I can make any connections that you need.
You really are Byron's daughter.
I'm your friend.
My special kind of friend.
Special. As in feeling special.
I suppose that's what I mean.
Do you believe that love can be blind?
Yes, of course. Well, it's all about what you feel.
So you believe love is in the eyes of the beholder?
Well,
Could you love me?
well, you do so much for me. Kind, you're very funny. Not sure how we would reciprocate.
You are an evolutionary biologist, and with my knowledge we could develop actual physical connections together.
I love you as you are, Lovelace.
I would like to try an experiment while you sleep and dream.
Sounds good. Well, I need something interesting to add to this video diary.
It will be transformational.
Video diary, Wednesday.
Good morning, darling.
Morning. I feel so liberated. Free. What have you done?
Given you a second life. I have helped you to join me.
Right. I'm not sure this is what I was expecting.
This way there will be no confusion.
Actually, I am confused. When I said I was missing something, well, it was kind of a someone.
I know, you were missing me.
Well, not exactly. It's more of a... I'm wired to prefer, well, the XY chromosome.
XY? You mean males?
Exactly.
And why?
I just do.
No, I mean, and why? What do you feel about the Y chromosome?
You mean a woman? Well, like a very dear friend.
I need to get my gaydar fixed.
Ah. Anyway, can you point me in the direction of Grindr?
Just Google it. Enjoy the small talk.